Sorry. Hey. Haha. I had to catch myself. What's up, everybody? You tuned into the Black Ramen Podcast. We are now here at DreamCon Day 2 with the fabulous, the sensational, your favorite senpai, Taylor.
Hey everybody, what's up? I'm glad that you guys had me on today.
No, we were so excited when we got the email. It was like, oh my god, really? No. No.
Yes, of course.
So I'm glad you. How is the experience for you so far?
It's cool. It's a lot better. It gets bigger and bigger each year because I went to DreamCon in 2019 and it was in Waco then, so it was completely different than what it is now. And then I went last year. It was really fun, and now they even have a bigger space this year, and I have a bigger booth this year, like with all my senpai and everything. Yeah. So everything is just getting slowly bigger and bigger. So I look forward to next year and the years after. So
yeah.
How do you like selling at con scenes compared to like selling online? Is there a difference?
Yeah, it's a lot. I feel like it's a lot more money and time and effort. Just because like I came from LA, so I had to ship a lot of stuff here. Yeah, and I was just like, this is costing me a lot of money. I'm really hoping people come through. And just setting up a booth, I'm learning a lot. This is only my second time doing it. The first time I just had like bonnets and do-rags, but this time I bought like a bunch of robes, bunch of bonnets, bunch of do-rags, and a whole bunch of
your line went around the corner.
Yeah, it was a lot.
That's crazy.
I thought I was prepared enough having 2 registers, and that wasn't enough. So it's just like a learning experience.
Somebody almost wanted to fight me because they thought I was skipping them. I was like, oh, I didn't even know you was part of the line, shorty.
It's like they had the DreamCon booth right in front, so it was really hard. I was like, they put us in a congested corner.
Yeah, that's a good spot you got.
Yeah, I asked them for it. I was like, can I have one of the in spots? Because I was doing research on like having booths, and they were saying, on that first row, this is a tip for everyone that's watching. It's like anyone that comes in on like the exit or the entrance row, like right when you come in, going towards the middle or the end of that row is really good on either side. Because if you're right there at the front, I guess their reasoning was you're right there at the front. It's a bunch of people. People are just kind of like congregating and standing there, or they don't get a chance to stop and look because there's so many people coming in. And by the time they get to the end of the row, it's a little bit better.
Oh, okay.
That's a tip that I learned on YouTube.
All right,
well, we are here to get all the tips from you. So kind of to start this off, you're big in cosplay scene. Like everyone goes online, everyone likes you. Your cosplays are so cute. It drives me crazy.
Thank you.
So how did you get started with those?
I remember I was in, how old was I? I think I was like in 7th or 8th grade. And I don't know if y'all remember.
You started young.
Yeah, I just I knew about it when I was in 7th or 8th grade. And I don't know how old you guys are, but that was like 2007, 2008 when I was in 7th or 8th grade. And I get on the website called like cosplay.com.
Yes.
So I lived in Alabama at the time, and there was like cosplay meetups, and I just met up with these random people, and they were all cosplaying and stuff. My dad like dropped me off. My dad let me do a lot of things that I was probably like, probably shouldn't be doing. But it was fun. It was safe. I didn't get abducted, clearly. But
you remember your first cosplay?
When I went to that, I literally put on like colored jeans, the singing kid look, and then put on some cat ears. I called that a little cosplay. But my first actual cosplay was like, I think I was a sophomore in college, so like 2014. I did Sailor Moon with the curly hair. So that one was the one.
In 2014? Yeah. I feel like those like curly haired wigs, it's like my favorite thing ever to see at these cons. I feel like that's kind of a new thing, but have you seen kind of like more natural black styles in cosplay for a while?
Yeah, so before I hadn't seen it too much. When I did it the first time, it just so happened my hair was already like in a style, like I had extensions in, so it was like long curly extensions. And I was like, well, I'm just gonna I'm gonna make it look like Sailor Moon the best way I can. And I was like, oh, this is kind of cute. I'm gonna wear it like this. And then I took pictures like in my apartment and posted on Facebook, and people really fucked with it. So I was like, oh, can I cuss?
No, of course.
People really fucked with it. So it just that was one of the cosplays that blew up. And I used to see a couple other people like K-Bear cosplay, Kiera Please. I saw her online a lot. Cutie Pie Sensei, like those are the few people that I saw online back then. So when I posted that, I hadn't really seen any, like I just did it just because I had my hair that way. And then the next time I had my hair similar to yours when I redid the Sailor Moon cosplay, and I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna wear my hair like this. It was just the way I had my hair at the time. I didn't really think anything of it.
She's being modest, ladies and gentlemen. That's Black Excellence. Just let you know.
It really is. I feel like that's such a move now that people are feeling confident enough to claim the characters for their own. And like, yes, I'm wearing my twist. I'm wearing my braids. I'm
gonna make it my own.
Yep, I'm gonna paint some bubblegum pink. Because before, you really only see those like kind of straight wigs.
Right. Because I went back and forth about that. I was like, should I take out my braids? And I was like, I didn't feel too lazy. I don't want to do that. Just to slap on a wig. So
yeah, but it's perfect though. It goes great with the cosplay. It's, I guess you could say, revolutionary, because it's giving a lot of black girls confidence to actually just go natural the way, you know, and still be confident in the cosplay and still be true to the character. So you know,
people still recognize who you are. They should. I mean, with the costume and everything.
Of course.
It's no difference.
It's just a little seasoning on it. That's all. Little oregano, chicken bouillon. That's it. Just sprinkle the magic, black girl magic. That's it.
It's like that.
So what has been your favorite ever cosplay and also your trickiest ever cosplay?
Ooh, see, I feel like I don't make cosplays. I got into I like cosplays. Shout out to whoever sews their cosplays, because I do not have the skill. Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I don't even know a sewing machine. I don't know why I'm watching this tutorial.
I was like, you know, I'll buy a lot of stuff and be like, I can do that. And then I get there, I'm like, I don't want to do this at all. So one of my favorites, the one I always go back to the most recently now, is just the Mirko, because it's so easy. You can kind of make it. I like the white hair. For some reason, like the white hair on the dark skin tone, brown skin tone.
I think anime has locked from the jump. They love putting dark characters with white hair, and I love it. Yeah, I don't mind it. That looks fantastic.
And then the red eyes with I love every Mirko cosplayer. Perfect.
And there was a bunch of them today.
Yeah, I love it. And then there's somebody that has a booth that has 5 Mirko pictures. I'm like, save me 5 of those, please. All of them, I need them. So I always go back to Mirko. I've cosplayed her 3 or 4 times, but most of the time I'll cosplay one person and be done. Most tricky. I don't know. I can't think of any off the top of my head. That's
really none that you had to get a bunch of different parts for, or you just couldn't get your makeup or hair quite right.
I feel like one I'm wanting to do that I haven't done that I feel like is tricky is, I don't know if you guys have seen Panty and Stocking with garter belt. Okay.
It's coming back.
Wow.
It's coming back.
Yes, I know. I was so excited. I was so excited to see that. I want to do Scandy and knee socks, and I just saw their cosplay online on Mick Costumes, and I ordered it, but it looks so complicated. It's doing all the red paint. That is one of my cosplays I've been wanting to do since I saw the show when it came out. So that's something. I have the costume. I'm just gonna figure out how the hell I'm gonna wear all this stuff and get the hair. I just feel like that's tricky, but I really want to do it, so I'm gonna work on it. Right. That's one that I've been in my back pocket for a minute. So
how do you handle the backlash of being a black female in the cosplay industry? Do you get any backlash? Because I see your comments as just nothing but love. And
now it is. When I first started, and it depends on where you post. At least for me, when I post on Facebook, I get a lot of negative stuff. So I don't know. This Facebook is kind of toxic. At least for me, I know Twitter is toxic in general. But for me, as far as posting cosplay pictures and stuff like that, I had a few here and there on Facebook when I first started, just getting in the wrong audience is catching, the post and everything. But the most recent-ish one that had a lot of backlash on was me, Crystal, and our other friend Mo. We did a closet cosplay of the Powerpuff Girls for a Halloween party, maybe 2 or 3 years ago. And they were calling us the ghetto version of the Powerpuff Girl and all this stuff. So yeah, I guess got to the wrong audience, I think. And then no, you know what? When we were looking at the comments, it was a lot of black people saying these comments, which is crazy to me because you would not think that they would come from us.
Yeah, right.
But then it gets boggled my mind with that, because it was just a lot of backlash from our own people.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't really get too many bad ones unless I'm not in cosplay particularly. If I'm talking about anime and I'm trashing Dragon Ball Z or something, I'm expecting that.
They all come out.
Yeah. Dragon Ball, they're Naruto, anything, you talk bad about them at all in the slightest.
It's a wrap.
It's over with.
But we're from New York, so we ready for that. So it's all good. I just want to say congratulations on your clothing line too.
Thank you.
Right? We gotta talk about it, because you're not just a cosplayer, you're a total entrepreneur.
She everything. We was just gonna bring the champagne, but they told us we come bring liquor.
Damn. Next time we gotta sneak it in,
How did you get started with that? Where was the idea, and how do you even start something like that?
So you know, during COVID and everything, we were all in the house.
Yeah, you started the, I think it was 2019 you started?
It was like, I had the idea, like, probably the end of 2019, 2020, beginning of 2020, I was like, oh, I want to look for, I would always have on like my Savage Fenty robe, and so that like something in it broke, and I was like, damn. So I started looking up anime robes, and I couldn't find anything on there. So I was like, maybe I should make it, you know. So I went online, I tried to find it, I couldn't find anything. So then I started doing like research, going on like websites, trying to find who I can find for like manufacturers and stuff like that, and trying to get samples took forever. It took like a whole year just to get the Akatsuki robes and have someone make it right. So the first company I went through, you know, I paid for samples, which are super expensive. And then I got them sent it to me. I didn't like it, and then I told them what I wanted to change. And it just takes a long time to get those samples from China or wherever they're sending it from. It takes like a month and a half. So went through all that, and yeah, as soon as we got it right, you know, we found the formula, and then from there they're just learning with me. Like I'm like, okay, I want to do this, and they're like, okay, we'll try it, and they'll send me samples. So that's kind of like how I got started originally, and then I would put it on. I would kind of wear it in my Instagram stories or on TikTok just to see, you know, engage if they like it. And people are asking like, oh, where's your bonnet from? And everyone was selling bonnets too at the time, so I just added bonnets. Look,
not like yours.
Look, the reversible is different, you know.
But let me tell you something. She's being modest, ladies and gentlemen. I think I watched on your vlog on YouTube.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I did. She actually, I think on the same day, the numbers were just coming up. The orders were just coming in.
It was crazy.
And I think you sold out like in 8 hours. Was
yeah,
it 8
almost.
hours?
Yeah, I was almost damn near sold out, and it was right before DreamCon.
Yeah, I was like, damn. Yo, it's like you know what it is? The market doesn't have a place for people who wanted that type of merchandise, having the casual loungewear,
it's around the house,
the bonnets.
I would love that as I'm watching that anime to be wearing that anime. Actually, how do you decide based on what you're watching what to put into pattern?
I was just doing what I wanted to do. I was like, oh, at first I will say, everyone, you know, the cosplay got a hold on the black community.
Yeah, it does.
You know, chokehold.
Serious.
You know, and I feel like I did get, like, whenever I posted online about it, whenever I released it, people would be like, we gotta stop doing this, guys. And I'm like, why are y'all deciding to not want to be with the Akatsuki stuff when I'm posting this stuff now?
We love it.
Why? We normally love it.
Yeah.
But I think it's just because, you know, I knew that it would sell, so I was like, let me go ahead and test this first. And then I was like, I want to do Sailor Moon, so I did Sailor Moon next. And then I knew Demon Slayer was coming out with a new season after the movie, so I was like, let me do that. That makes sense. And so I'm just doing things as I like. I kind of want to do like Tokyo Revengers, or a lot of people ask for One Piece. I haven't seen One Piece, and I haven't seen Bleach either. So those are a lot of things that people ask for. So I was like, I need to watch the show.
Listen. I'm gonna tell you something right now. If you do One Piece, we'll collab with you. We'll tell you what characters.
Chopper.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Chopper. That would be really cute.
Tony?
Yes. You
doesn't even have to be the whole character. Just like the
Crystal been in my ear.
Yeah.
She's like, please.
And we'll help you on your One Piece journey. Cause
I need to watch a couple episodes.
You can bundle it and have everyone buy 10 at once, one for each of the straw hats.
That's what I was thinking when I was looking.
You know we would buy that instantly. I don't care.
Y'all are like a cult.
I mean, listen. Have you heard the good word of Oda? Like
1,000 episodes. That's a lot of chapters to get off.
I mean, listen. It's not.
Maybe we go in another pandemic and we're trapped inside. I'm gonna be like, all right, you got
pandemic.
Next one. I'm inside.
It's not the episodes, ladies and gentlemen. It's the journey. I always say this. It's the journey.
One question I do have, just like logistically, how or are you allowed to use just any pattern? Do you ever get any like trademark pushback?
I haven't yet. You know, I'm just like everybody else mostly here. You know, I'm not on the. And I've heard once you get licensed, you don't have the creative freedom. So as long as that's why. Personally, I do drops. If you're gonna do anything, do drops. Because then you close the website. There's nothing to get you for.
So that's a key.
That's what I've heard.
You're not a threat to the big money companies. Because I always support fan sellers. You're making this amazing stuff. You're selling it. you gotta sell it on the down low. You can't get too big, or else you get like Namuware status, or like those huge ones, or Noir Caesar.
Right.
You gotta make the deals, and that can be tricky.
Yeah.
So you just have to kind of like balance of being big but not too big.
And that's why I keep open the shop for like a week or two and close it, and it'll be closed for a long time, and then it gives me time to like send out stuff to everyone. But yeah, technically, a lot of people ask me about it, and I'm like, I'm not sure how to answer this because I don't want to tell you something, and then you get caught, and then you're coming to me, and I'm like, I don't know. But people that I know that have licenses, you know, with bigger companies like that, they don't have the same creative freedom, so they're like, do drops instead. So that was the advice I was giving. I've been good so far, you know.
No, it's fine.
You know, we got a knock. So,
perfect.
but I haven't been at too many cons either because of that too. Because I'm kind of like nervous because you know a lot of the actual companies are there too. So I don't want them to come by. What is this?
What you doing?
What is this? I don't remember agreeing to this. Yeah, you gotta go jump through a lot of hoops too.
Yeah. So, but I appreciate it though because I'm glad it's out there. I'm glad that we have more access to it, and I'm glad it's Black owned.
Yeah, thank you.
We gotta support our own. We really do.
Like I said all the time, you can smell the shea moisture coming out of the bonnets. I love it. You just want to be cozy. Like, can you imagine Anime and Chill? Your boo come through and you like, hey, you want to watch Naruto? And you got the silk robe, just, you know, it's
people send me so many pictures with them and their boo, and they're just like chilling. I'm like, wow, it must be nice. That's super cute.
I mean, it's cute. You got the do-rags. Your man got the Scully.
Yeah.
You know, got the do-rag on, got everything. You ready? Like, hey, this is the it couple. The anime it couple. You know,
Crunchyroll and Chill.
That's it. That's it. See, that's how you
that's
show
a green flag. You show up to a guy's house and you're wearing that,
you're gonna be like, whoa,
made the right choices.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap. First love.
Tell me, out of anime, do you have any kind of favorite characters or favorite shows because of their fashion sense in the show?
Ooh.
Like we all know in Sailor Moon, she is crushing it every episode.
Yeah.
All the time. So do you have any that you just look into like, dang, I want to dress like that one?
Now, I have watched JoJo. I watched like the first, wait.
Okay,
because we were getting flamed. I was getting flamed on TikTok for making so much video and saying it's not really like a great anime to me because I had to watch so many. What are they called? Not seasons, but yo, you saw that?
Don't do that to me.
I watched like the first season and a half, or not book. They're not called books. They're
like
called
arc.
Yeah, what are the arcs called in JoJo's? I can't remember. But I like the parts. Yes, they flamed me on that. They were like, "You're calling it a season? It's parts." But
it don't matter.
Their fashion crazy. Love it. Yeah. I would love to do JoJo merch. I just need to I just need to skip all the boring stuff and get to the good stuff.
I'm on your side because what happened to me was like way back, maybe it was like 2019. I saw like 2 episodes of JoJo's Part 5 when they're in Italy. It was like, dang, I gotta see how their outfits went from that to this. So I watched every episode of all the JoJo's just to see the fashion evolution.
Yeah, the drip is serious.
It's immaculate.
Serious.
Ain't nobody touching it.
Nah, it's not.
Nope.
Didn't like Gucci or some high-end brand?
Yeah, they did. I think Gucci did a collab with them. They actually had a billboard. So
like that's
crazy.
Nice. You know the fashion is top tier.
Yeah, it is. I mean, they need more female JoJo's like shout out to Jolene. Shout out to Jolene. But we need more. We need more because all the styles that they have, all the drip and all. No disrespect to the men, you know, y'all okay, but we need something for the women.
Jolene makes prison look good.
Yeah, Jolene made prison look good. She do. I could put something in her books. I put something in her books. But what else are you looking forward to producing your line? Like what direction are you going to now?
To be honest, I want to make like bags, like, you know, I'm trying to keep it like a loungewear area, and I'm thinking like, okay, Netflix and chill or Crunchyroll and chill, you need a bag to go over to the Bay House, you know, something. I want to do
the
bags.
Bag with the toothbrush.
Yeah, like a whole little bag set, a cute little, you know, not luggage. Yeah, spend a night bag. So that's what I would want to do, you know. Don't nobody steal my idea. What's today's date? Today is Saturday, the 16th of July. Don't nobody else steal that.
That would be fire.
Well, yeah,
that actually goes with everything: the bonnet, the silk, rose.
So then you gotta
eyes.
Yeah. So I wanted to do lingerie at first, but I feel like that's kind of like a tricky thing. You really need to have, cause you know I have big boobs, and a lot of bras and stuff don't fit me. Like when people sell the cute lingerie. I'm like, it's hard for me to find something
women that are. I like to say blessed.
Yeah,
it's not made for women that are blessed.
Sorry, can't relate.
You got it good. You got it good.
That's where I get the cute.
Well, be like, I was like, exactly. I was like, I would like to trade, please. But yeah, so I feel like even with the lounge robe, like I wanted to go to a large enough size to where a lot of people could feel inclusive of it. So if I would do like lingerie or something like that, I would want to do the same thing, and I just feel like that would take a lot of time and effort, and I guess to be able to put that much care into it.
Right.
So I want to do that eventually. That's what I wanted to do at first, but the robes came, and I was like, okay, cool. So eventually, I would want to do lingerie, but I kind of want to do the bags. I just gotta find someone that can do cool bags.
Cool bags. All right.
Well, right now, what does your team look like? I think you mentioned that your brother and your friend are helping you manage the
Yeah, so
shout out to them.
Yeah, shout out to them. Shout out to Chai Bushgate and Black Snacks. Y'all can follow them on Twitch, you know. They're gonna love that. But right now, in the beginning, it was literally just me, and then my mom would come and help sometimes. And then for this con in particular, you know, DreamCon sold out.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I'm gonna have a booth. I get 2 extra vendor passes. It's like, if y'all want to go to DreamCon, you know, I got 2 passes if y'all come help me with the booth. So they're like, yeah, sure, whatever. But my brother has helped me, and then I've hired a couple people here and there, so they've helped. But most of the time, like from like the emails to getting the stock in and putting it up, I'm doing like at least 80% of it. The most of the time, I need help with like shipping or things like this where I have a booth and stuff like that. So now I just need help. Now I think as the business, because it grew a lot faster than I was intending it to happen. I was like, oh, I'm gonna be cute, you know, little 100 sales here every other month or so. I was expecting that for like a good at least few months. But it's a good problem to have, you know, to need more people.
Great problem to have. I'm trying to see what's the downside while you was talking.
Look, it's just needing more help. So, and finding the right people that can help and that, you know, want to be able, like, I want to keep the same people, you know, so we can grow together. So.
Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be awesome. But I love the fact that you see a lot of different women with different sizes, different shapes. When they wear your stuff and they tag it, and I'm like, oh, it's literally for everybody. So I have to say thank you to that. That's you're showing diversity in all levels, all the blessed levels. Yeah. Just saying.
Of course.
So it's beautiful.
That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. I want everybody to feel cool in my clothes, you know.
No, we appreciate it. So we definitely want you to continue. And we can't wait to see what else you have in store. And we'll fight anybody that's coming in the comments. I'm letting you know right now.
Good. We ready.
All day, baby, New York here.
Just to wrap things up, do you have any kind of announcements or little like teasers you want to send out for things you might have coming, whether design-wise or drops?
Oh yeah.
Ooh, I don't have one off the top of my head. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been so focused on this Demon Slayer stuff for the past like 4 months. It finally all came in. So if you ordered something, you should have it by the time this is out. I don't know when this is coming out, but as soon as I get back from DreamCon, I'm literally sending out. Oh, it's coming out tomorrow. Okay. Well, as soon as DreamCon is over with, I'm gonna be back in my office sending out orders. My mom is flying in. We're gonna be working day after day. So make sure y'all are gonna have y'all stuff real soon. I promise. And then when I open everything up, y'all just go to the website, sign up for the emails, and you'll get it. You can follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, My Senpai shop. And I'm gonna be cosplaying more. So you know, if y'all like the cosplays, I'm getting back into it. Okay. You know, I took a little break.
Are you coming to Anime NYC?
They have tickets for me. They sold out. They sold out. So I wasn't expecting it to sell out.
No, listen.
It sold out crazy.
Just tell me your name. I'm pretty sure they're not gonna worry about giving you a ticket. They're like, all right, let's get it in there.
I'm gonna send them a DM.
That's it. That's it.
Well, that's our time, but we're so pleased to have you. Why don't you give them your handle again one more time so they know how to find your stuff?
All right, you can find me on all social medias at Favorite Senpai, FAVORITE SENPAII, or you can go shop at Oh My Senpai Shop. Thank you guys so much for having me.
We appreciate you taking the time out to come here, because I know you was making the bread.
Of course, I make time for my Black women.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And that's a wrap.